Dude, video games, they kill me now. And I don't know if it was just this specific moment, but it was an insane change in my body feeling while playing a game. Just motion sickness. Anyone else get motion sickness playing games? Anyone?
Well,
Bueller?
You used to occasionally have that happen.
Occasionally.
And
then I stopped playing.
You have to take Dramamine.
Then I stopped playing like first-person games, and now any game first-person that moves quickly, especially indoors for some reason, that matters.
Like Forever Skies.
Yeah, like watching you. I just got ill just turning around indoors. I'm just like, I get so dizzy and sick, like. But like any outdoor game where it's like sprawling, I'm like, oh, this is great. This is spectacular. But that's the game that made me sick. I was playing Arma Reforger, Nick. It's DayZ devs. They made it's another military game. It's like Arma 3, but the newer version, Arma Reforger. I was playing that military simulator game, if you guys don't know. And I was having a great time. I wasn't feeling sick at all.
You were not.
No. I felt great. The sudden wave of it is what surprised me most about this, because I was feeling great beforehand, and I don't know what exactly caused it, but I've been trying to piece it together because it was so just dramatic, because I was playing fine. I'm like in a turret of a tank. This guy is like telling me how to like actually control it, because I'm like stuck doing like just this, and he's like, "What are you doing, guy? You can actually turn the whole thing." And I'm like, "No, how do you do it?" Because like the mouse can only go this far, and I'm like, I don't know how else to move it. And then you use like WASD, and you can like actually do 360. So I don't know, but for my brain, it was like the two different like it's a delay control. So I like press it and then you go, because it's like a tank that I'm moving. So it's like heavy. So there's a slight delay on these control. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But also the fact that I wasn't in control of the vehicle. I feel like that also might have something to do with it. Because like this guy was just moving me so I could aim. He's just doing one of these, and there was just something
this guy's
about
like
it.
Explaining it to you, and then you just like collapse.
He's like constantly giving me information. He's like, 2 o'clock, and I'm like, trying to find it. And like he's moving me around. Hold on a second. Whoa, like the road's not flat, so he's like doing like all this stuff, and I'm like moving two things at once, but I'm like trying to aim and zoom in and zoom out. So it's like doing some of this too. Well, because I'm like, I can't find them, but I zoom in. Oh, there they are. I shoot some. I zoom back out. He's reversing, pulling up. I'm trying to like control, and I just all of a sudden it has to be all of that happening at once. Yeah. But I'm just all of a sudden it's just a wave of.
Did you puke?
No. Yes, but not right then. It was just. I had to just alt F4 just right away. As soon as that started, like I was playing fine, having a good time. He was like 2 o'clock. I'm like, all right, I got it. And then like he moved and did all this, and I'm like trying to adjust it. I'm like, oh no, oh God, what is this? And I'm like trying to put myself back, and I'm like, oh no, this is not just temporary, bro. And he's like continuously shouting stuff to me the entire, and I'm just
says no idea.
And I'm like, Alt F4, and then I just I get into the old
assume the position.
I get into the old fetal position. I have to go somewhere. I like go into my closet and just get into the fetal position. I just have to do.
You go into the closet?
Yes, because it's cool in my closet. So I go into the closet and I do one of these. I do the child's pose. I think for like 10 minutes. I'm just like trying to just not die, just trying to recover and just regain control of my body.
Why don't you just puke? That makes me feel bad.
That's where it
would have been a lot faster.
Because I was like, still not good, because it was the kind of like where you sit up and like as soon as your head becomes level, it's like, oh, the world is spinning.
That inner ear is not.
Yeah. So it's like Dramamine is just necessary.
Yeah, for sure.
I had never been a gunner in one of these Humvees before. That's why I didn't know how to turn the thing. But maybe it's because I'm always in control of like my movement, like my character, where I'm going. I don't know, just the combination of that guy doing all kinds of dumb shit, moving me around, making me sick, with me also trying to learn how to move, listening to his barking. It's just the combination. I don't know.
You weren't listening.
I was also just the screen's just doing one of these while I'm trying to just look at the enemy while zooming in and out while he's moving. I'm just like, stay still. I can move.
And then you died.
Well, I don't know. As far as I know, I disappeared.
Well, yeah. Just blew. He's probably
whatever.
just sitting there like staring at an enemy. Like, what? Where'd he go?
Just getting on the comms. I need a gunner. Just the quickness of the nausea and just my body was soaking wet.
What do you think?
Every inch of my skin was just. I had took all of my clothes. I was dripping. I'm like, I have to take a shower. I mean, there's nothing. What do I do? I'm dripping wet.
Go to the shower, vomit.
Vomit, and then I got in the shower.
Either way,
I felt good in the shower. As soon as I step out, I felt sick again. That kind of. It was just great.
Everything's good in the shower.
It was great. I was like, hey, I feel better actually.
Yeah.
I was like dancing.
As
soon as I step out, as soon as the hot air is gone.
Hilarious.
Yeah, that's an inner ear thing.
What do you
It's an inner ear thing. That's hard to say.
It's pretty bad. What do you think your tank driver thought?
I just disappear. I was killing things and then vanish. Yeah. As soon as I'm like trying to turn, I'm like, oh nope,
this is done,
and we're done playing this. Because after that, I just spent like the rest of the day was destroyed for me. The recovery never came. I think maybe 4 hours later, I felt fine. I was like,
it's a long
wow,
time.
that really messed me up. And I was still like feeling like, remnants of it throughout the day, just like hints of dizzy.
So have you played Arma since?
No. I've not. That was on Friday. Yeah, my Friday was pretty ruined by that.